Hello, Cleveland, and everyone from everywhere else. Welcome to your 10-minute TA for Monday, April 28th, 2025. Before we get started with the technical analysis, give me a like. And as a thank you, I give you a cute elephant running through some water. All right, let's dive into the charts. So what we got going on? Well, from yesterday, where were we yesterday? Yesterday, we'll start here on the 90-minute chart. And we can see that from yesterday, we were making a video around here for our weekly candle close. And we did do some stuff here on the 90-minute as well. Now, we were getting to the bottom here. I was saying we needed to see a higher low to kind of solidify that bull div there, and then that bull div got solidified, which canceled out the bear div there, and now we're still in this bull flag here. And yeah, I mean, not much has changed. We can adjust the bull flag. The trend line here up top is now a little different. Kind of have it more like that. I mean, we can move the pole up as well. Get rid of that. Draw the bull flag more like this now. And if we do that, we're going to have to redraw the measured move as well. So, our measured move and our bull flag now points up to about 101,000. Not bad. Not bad. No, I mean, like, I would love to see it. And I'm not saying we're going there, but we might. Now we're seeing the stochastics here on the 90-minute chart start to turn back up. They found a bottom. They've started to turn back up, oscillate back to the upside. So let's see if this oscillation can continue. If it can, drive this RSI, which is also showing upwards momentum, higher lows, higher highs. Drive that up. And yeah, we might actually see this 100K level that we're looking at. Now, granted, anything can happen. Let's take a quick peek at the 22. Let's see, the 22 is showing downside momentum on the Stokes here. We're seeing downside momentum by being under the orange signal line in bearish territory under the 50 here on the 22. It's 22, so it, you know, it's a noisy little so-and-so. And we are over the 200 on it. So even if this move continues to the downside, which it may, but it may not, because if you see the RSI here, it seems to be finding some support right at the 50, the median between bullish territory above it and bearish territory below it. Finding support there. And usually what happens is the RSI will find a little bit of support and turn around before the Stokes do. So now I'm anticipating the Stokes will also turn around and drive this up further. So hey man, I'm feeling fairly bullish. I want to see the breakout happen, but you know, I want to see a move up. I want to see some higher highs happening. Otherwise, this could be an asymmetrical triangle instead of, you know, anything else. This could be forming like a symmetrical triangle. And symmetrical triangles tend to break down. They're supposed to be a 50-50 pattern, but they do tend to break down. But that is our move. That's what we're looking for. Actually, 102 from that. Oh, plug in the monitor. I'm on monitor duty with the baby. Sorry about that. Yeah. So we can move on from the 90 now, I believe. We can move on to the 6-hour chart. Take a look and see what's going on here. I'll move this measured move back up where price action currently is. We just got to adjust this bull flag here. And bull flag is pretty much the same. It's just extended a little further now. Get rid of this downward move as well. There's our bull flag. Our measured move for that bull flag is actually 105. And yeah, the only thing about this here movement is we still got this bearish div going on, and we've got downward trend on the RSI, and the stochastics here are showing some downward movement, but they are in oversold territory once again. So move back to the upside, not unheard of. Things are looking good despite this bearish div. Got to be a little careful because of the bearish div, but things are looking all right. That fib retracement for the for that bull flag there, you know, still have a ways to go down if it does go down. But at the moment, everything looks pretty bullish. Still gotta watch out for it. Like I said, we got seeing some downside on the Stokes here, and the RSI is not showing any real divergences, not bullish ones. I mean, it's showing a bearish div, but no bullish divs. So we've got to be a little careful with our bullishness, but I'm a little more bullish than bearish. I would say 60-40, maybe 70-30 towards the bullish side. All right, let's take a quick peek at the daily. There's not going to be a lot of change from yesterday. This whole week has been kind of sideways movement. What's interesting, though, is that we've basically been seeing downsides on weekends, Saturday, Sunday. We did see a little bit, but not like we have in the past. Like, here's a Sunday. This one was probably a Friday, Saturday, Friday. That's a Thursday, but Friday, Saturday. Yeah, weekends have been pretty much killing the market. Not in a good way, in like a bad way. Dropping price for the market every weekend. Not always. This one was during the week. But weekends have been bloody. Here's weekend. And not this one. That was during the week. And not that one. Well, but yeah, weekends have been pretty bloody recently. So it's kind of good to see a weekend that has not been so bloody. I mean, we've had them before too, I guess. Here's a weekend that was actually not bloody. That was actually a pretty good weekend. And here's the weekend before that. Not that bad. And the weekend before that was bloody. The weekend before that was bloody. Weekend before that. Well, the weekend wasn't bloody, but Thursday was. Yeah, it seems like mostly like 60% of the time it's bloody. So I'm glad to see that it hasn't been this time. And hopefully that's a sign that we're going to see more upside. However, as I've drawn before, and talked about before, but I'll go over it again. This white line is kind of my projection. I'm thinking that we're going to come down, see a higher low. Maybe just as far as here is like around 88. Hopefully that's where, instead of all the way down to, you know, as far as 82. But yeah, lower, higher low, and then a move up. I mean, I'd love to just see a straight move up, but the Stokes here on the daily are well overbought. What are you doing? There you go. Well overbought, and are showing downwards momentum underneath the signal line there, the orange signal line. So yeah, a downward oscillation there is kind of in order. You can see that the RSI is put in a lower high. And yeah, it's the same spot. Like, we're kind of like in bullish territory, but like there's some slight bearishness to it. Like more bullishness because bull flag, downward trending wedge, which usually turns into an upward trending wedge. Bullish div right there. And yeah, but we are overbought on the Stokes, and yeah, so a bit of a pullback wouldn't be unheard of, but the RSI is very strong, very much over its signal line too, very far above its signal line. But we are also far from the 21, and the Stokes are overbought. So Again, a move down, maybe to the 21, maybe to 88, and then a bounce. That's what I want to see. But as long as we stay above 82, we'll be all right. We can still recover from that. All right, Bitcoin, we'll be watching you. And thank you for watching. Music has courteously been provided by Luminous, Veloa, and Sasquatch. Thanks to those guys for letting me use their tunes. Hope everyone's week is starting off well. Give me a like and a subscribe before you go. Much love. See ya tomorrow.